So good morning everybody, this is Carlos and Norma running on Sunday towards the end of July. I'm going to pause the recording very soon because it's just going to get a little bit too noisy soon with the cars on my right. Yeah, I got a bit of pace to make up. I think averaging now 8:52.
Yeah, we're when we're running along.
Well, what I'm thinking is when I come onto Glendenning, it's pretty much easy running all the way home. Because I got Feltham Trail, which is not very bad, apart from that one ramp. And then after that there's Bow Park. And then coming out at Torquay Drive, crossing at the lights, going past the Mount Doug Market. And no, in fact, I'm going to go onto Lambrick because I needed another half a K. Hello. I needed another half K to get my 10 when I measured it. Because 10 kilometers at 8.5 minute pace will give me 85, which is what I pretty much need for today. I think I need 87 actually, but who's counting? I did a lot of extracurricular stuff this week, cleaning the kitchen windows. That was pretty tiring. Walking to the Naughty Nellies yesterday with Zaran. Yeah. We were walking quite fast. I asked him, is this too fast for you? And he said, no. But he probably would have walked slower. But I didn't count that as part of my week. I could have, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I fall a little short today, yeah. But that's what happens on weeks when I do a lot of e-biking. I end up with twiddling my thumbs for a couple of days, which is what I did on Wednesday and Thursday. Anyway, I'll pause this for a while at 3 minutes-ish. Did you start your watch? Oh, no, I guess you don't really need to know.
I just put one. Put for how long
But you've had that portable tracker on your wrist for a while now. You prefer it to the Apple Watch because it holds a charge for longer?
Yeah.
And for the information that you get is quite sufficient.
Well, I don't use the information.
You don't need it, yeah. But it probably would act as a step counter as well.
Yeah, and it would do the GPS.
Yeah, if you had your...
Well, I haven't, but I
You didn't sync them together.
But you can do that. But I'm not interested in that.
No. Yeah, we're going to be ahead of this big group. Not a problemo. Hello. Come through. Good work.
Thank you.
There's a whole family of Koreans behind us. Are you going to turn around at the normal spot or are you going to follow me a little further? Because I'm going to go round behind the resort, over by Leslie's place, round the back of Leslie's house. Friedman. Leslie Friedman, the potter. If that's still her her pastime. Hello. Hi there. Hello.
Good morning.
Quite a crowd today. Hi. Yeah. Well, pretty soon I'll be leaving a lot of the crowd behind once I hit the less popular trails. Coming up on another TH section, a traditional hike. This is where Norma usually powers her way past me. There she goes. Yeah, I have 6 minutes recorded now. 30 to go. Alright, last little push until I lose my running partner. Hi. And then I'll be on my own. Just be me and you guys yakking away. I've noticed that the live video feature is getting a little passé nowadays. I mean, it's all very well being able to send a video live as you're recording it, but why? If you have something to say, unless you're open, have an open dialogue going on, but that's more like a Zoom meeting on the move. Alright, this is... Sometimes, yeah. I put it down to not enough oxygen in my blood.
Or not enough blood in your digits.
Not enough beer in my bloodstream. Got you waving again. Auto pause. Because I do these runs so often with the same people all the time, it's very difficult not to take the same photographs every time. But this was exactly where I did my panoramic shot the other day, last week. I know. Anyway, I'm on my way now, so... You want to come a little further?
Well, I was just going to go to the top of the...
The next rise? Give you a little bit more of a runoff at the end when you start doubling back. A rolling start, yeah, so I'll see you in about an hour from now, all right?
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye. Okay, so now it's just you and me. Yous and me. Forest fire rating extreme. I guess I should take a photograph of that. Just to give it some context. Extreme. So the next landmark will be the resort. The spa and resort holiday bungalows or whatever they do there. Zone 2. I was saying to Norma earlier that Samantha's on a pretty low setting because later on, in fact quite soon, I'll be in a very quiet part of the world and everything will be kosher as from then. Past the fallen tree, up to the corner, and then I take a sharp left and head into the forest of fun.
Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 8 minutes 54 seconds per kilometer.
So I have passed the resort now, and I'm heading into the quiet zone. I have my fanny pack full of water, my water bottle partially full. I already took a couple of big swigs while I was waiting for Norma at Harvest Lane, but now I can hear Samantha when she speaks. A couple of ankle bruises here. Rocks and roots that you have to step through, hoping that you don't collapse or tweak your foot in the jaws of the rock.
Zone 1.
Zone 1.
1 minute 58 seconds behind.
Excuse me.
Average heart rate 120. Workout average pace 9 minutes per kilometer.
So I got half a minute per kilometer to make up, and I should get that when I'm ticking over around 128. 128 is my target heart rate for today. Zone 2, Zone 3 would be still a run for me today. Mainly because there will be a lot of later on hiking, which will probably be in Zone 3 as well. This is the back of Leslie's studio. She's a potter, and he is a ophthalmologist, or an optic surgeon, whatever they call those people. Oculist.
Workout average pace 8 minutes 59 seconds per kilometer.
8 minutes 59. Still haven't done too much improvement on that front. But the last bit, once I leave the Glendenning trailhead, it's pretty much all neighborhood sidewalks with a little bit of a hill on Bow Park. I have Kevin's ramp to run today. I have my sunglasses perched on my head at the moment. There's no need for eye protection. It's not very sunny in the forest here, but I need the extra vision so I can see the roots and the shadows a little better. Normally this area is almost always wet. So much so.
Average heart rate 122. Workout average pace 9 minutes per kilometer.
So much so that my friend Dan used to call it the swampy area. Whenever I told him the route, he would say, "You mean through the swampy area?" I said, yeah, through the swampy area. It goes around the perimeter of the park, and it adds on an extra 1.5k to my normal saddle loop, plus finishing on Bow Park adds another 1.5k. I hear people up ahead. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, dogs. Hi.
Hi.
I think so. Hello, dog.
Anyway, so we had a little conversation, and then
Yeah, there was a golden retriever and another dog.
Average heart rate 111. Workout average pace 9 minutes 3 seconds per kilometer. Zone 1.
Yep, it's slowing down. I'm slowing down. There is a farm shop here that you really have to know all about, because there's absolutely no access to it other than the way I came on this trail. So they've got yellow zucchinis, rake and radish farm.
Auto pause.
I don't even need to look in their box, but I'm sure when it says veggies in there, there's probably beans and stuff like that, maybe garlic. onions, stuff they've grown on their field, in their farm. But you have to pay there. You have to probably use your phone and pay with e-transfer, that kind of thing. Anyway, 16 minutes in, 20 to go. I will pause till I get to a place where I can speak more clearly. I'm not dodging all these barbed wire fences and roots.
Workout average pace 9 minutes 5 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah, so you've got
Time for hydration.
time for hydration. There you go, 20 minutes in to my run. Correction, 40 minutes into my run. I have those 20-minute hydration reminders, which Samantha gives me. And whenever I hear them, I know it's either 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or the hour. But what was confusing me that last update was that I had 15 minutes on my recorder, and I assumed I'd done 20 minutes, but I'd done 40 minutes, because I didn't really start recording until after Norma and I hooked up and started running together. So pretty soon I'm going to be going through the saddle, and then it's all the way back down Glendenning through the glory zone.
3 minutes 21 seconds behind. Distance 4.54 kilometers. Average heart rate 102. Workout average pace 9 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, hiking more than running now. That's what's bringing my pace down. My average is going up. My pace is coming down. Speed is coming down. Pretty soon I'll be picking up the pace once I get more running than hiking in. This is a little confusing. There's quite a bit of intersection of trails here, and some of them lead into private property, so you have to know which one to take at this stage. Otherwise you end up having to turn back later on.
Distance 4.62 kilometers. Average heart rate 109. Workout average pace 9 minutes 17 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, can't be helped, I'm afraid, Samantha. It's been quite a good week for me, other than a little bit too much e-biking at the beginning. But that was probably more to do with running with Rob, because we ran long. I also rode an hour just to get to see him. So that was another hour, 2 hours and a bit on Monday. I don't normally start with e-bike and run on a Monday. Normally it's just hiking to the store. Up I go. This is where it gets quite steep. You'll notice that my heart rate will climb and my speed will drop still further.
69 kilometers. Average heart rate 107. Workout average pace 9 minutes 22 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah. If I'd been hiking all the way, I would probably be at 12-minute pace by now. But running the flat stuff at the beginning with Norma helped to keep my averages down a bit. But this is where the numbers start to increase. I have to remember to take a few photographs for my Relive flyby video. I'm not going to be too creative today with my movie making and picture taking, mainly because I don't have my point and shoot camera. I just have my phone.
Distance 4.75 kilometers. Average heart rate 119. Workout average pace 9 minutes 28 seconds per kilometer.
Yep, I'm climbing over roots and rocks at the moment, going up at about 30 degrees. So I'm saying my heart rate will start to show that even without running. It's working quite hard now. I have to take short breaks in my conversation, air breaks. In fact, I think I can call it that today, air breaks. Keep them guessing, as I say. They won't know what to expect.
Distance 4.82 kilometers. Average heart rate 132. Workout average pace 9 minutes 32 seconds per kilometer.
Alright, so I have to keep my wits about me now, because if I take a wrong turn, I will end up either on a farmer's land or getting quite considerably turned around. So concentrate. I concentrate now. Here I go through the salal bushes up to Upper Whittaker from Norn.
2 seconds behind. Distance 4.95 kilometers. Average heart rate 121. Workout average pace 9 minutes 41 seconds per kilometer.
9 minutes 41. Shouldn't get any worse than that. Now there's a little bit more running coming up. Once I get to Upper Whittaker, it does speed up a little bit from there. 22 minutes. So I have done half of my 10k. I've just been told that I'm halfway to my goal. Not quite at the saddle quite yet, but I will be soon. Just let me get over this rock. I hear people up ahead. Once again, large group of hikers. Hello.
Thank you.
Come on by.
Anyway, it was all the pieces together, right? And then I was like, well, I hear you. You talk the worst. Morning.
Hello.
My friend Lisa. Hello. Diana, you talk the worst.
Oh, did you say that?
Yes, I did. She goes, well, and I named some things. She goes, well, she knows all those things. Like, 'cause that's how I am. When if she says something about Adele, then
Okay. There was 7 women there yakking away. That's what I see now more and more. I see more and more larger groups. We're still pretty cautious here. We're still worried about the Delta variant. So masks are still recommended, but not compulsory. Unless you're in a crowded area, public area like a mall or something like that. Or in a lineup. Alright. I have to keep looking at my recorder to see if I am actually recording, because running the pause button means that you quite often think you're recording when you're in fact not. And Vicky Verkey. I'm going to take a picture of this arbutus that got blown down a couple of winters ago. It's hard to really tell what it is from the photograph, but for those listening to my podcast, they will know what it is, because I've just described it. As I put my phone away back inside my sweaty technical shirt. This was the shirt that I earned in, I could try to see the year. Well, it was probably 6 years ago. 100-mile t-shirt. As I climb up Whitaker Trail, heading for the saddle. So I'm at the saddle, just going through the jaws, the two large rocks on either side of the trail. So now it's primarily, that's what I'm trying to say, primarily downhill now. I have reached the highest point of my run today at the 25.5-minute in on the recording, which means I've got another 11, call it 10 minutes to go. Should get me through the glory zone and out at Glendenning. Hello. Brother behind you. Hi. I'm going wide. Just coming up in the cave now. I shall take a quick snap at the cave. Quick photograph. Yep.
9 minutes 38 seconds behind. Distance 5.54 kilometers. Average heart rate 113. Workout average pace 10 minutes 14 seconds per kilometer.
Right. So now I pick up some speed. And hopefully don't trip.
Zone 0.
Coming by. Thank you. You can hear the water sloshing around in my bottle. That's not my bladder, by the way. I'll be getting the hour reminder quite soon to hydrate. Yep, this is the longest section of running I've done in the last 20 minutes. Should make a huge difference. So 10 minutes per kilometer is getting whittled down. It'll be about 9 by the time I leave the park. Just coming up to the rise before the glory zone as I shift my water bottle right onto my coccyx, onto my tailbone now, as far away from my recorder as possible. As I pause once again, as I approach the Glendenning trailhead, this is where the trail system ends until I get to Bow Park. Good morning. Hi. Hello. Runner behind. Thank you. So now it's bridle trail and then a little bit of sidewalk, and then I'm into Bow Park. So Livingston Avenue North, just coming up on Kevin's ramp. I won't record a segment for him today because I did that last week for him, and he has already thanked me for that. So we can expect a slightly shorter show, but he did say that he has an interview to tag on to that episode. I guess in his position, he needs to keep in with his sponsors. I just don't really feel the need to promote various outfits on my show. Suffice to say that Spreaker will allow ads at the beginning and at the end of each episode, which is not really too distracting for me anyway. I don't mind that. It's easy to zip through an ad. So I'm in Bow Park now, getting my wind, catching some more air, living up to my air brakes title. I know it's all effort related. My body's getting hot. I'm drinking quite a lot. My blood is tending to thicken up. I'm not getting any younger or stronger. So I can expect a gradual decrease in speed. But I'm hoping that when all this corona business is behind us, that I will be able to regain some of my lost strength by doing some indoor workouts. So after Bow Park, I finish running to the end of the Feltham Trail, and that puts me back into my neighborhood. Then I'm going to run up beside Lambrick Park, do the top loop, and finish off as I have all week. I think I've run on Lambrick Park at least 3 times this week, and today is going to be no exception. I'm going to be finishing up there. As I leave Bow Park and head through Gordon Head towards Lambrick Park, last of the push for me. Downhill on asphalt. It's the first time I've done that today. Got a pretty busy crossing here. Let me pause this. So about 3 minutes more of recording, and I'm not quite at Lambrick Park yet. Let me pause it once again, and I'll get back to you in the last 3 minutes as I flash past the Scout Hall at Lambrick Park. So the last 3 minutes are coming up now. Well, in fact, 2 minutes, which will take me just out of Lambrick Park and back onto Torquay Drive. That's where I will say goodbye to you. So I've done my 10K now. It's just told me that my workout is finished. I've still got about 500 meters to go. The boys of summer are here. There's 2 diamonds in full use today. The big boys are here. During the week it's normally the kids, the out-of-school program that they have. But now at the weekend, it's the parents and the older siblings that are playing in the park. One last picture.
Distance 10.16 kilometers. Average heart rate 131. Workout average pace 8 minutes 51 seconds per kilometer.
So I managed to get back under 9 minutes per kilometer, which is good for a hot day
Zone 2.
in summer.
Auto pause.
I am recording, so I have to save a little bit of air for you guys. So, last little push up towards Kenmore. And from Kenmore, I have about 2 minutes more to do. That's a tempting sprinkler. The guy was there, he might have not liked me running across his grass. So I think I've just turned 36 minutes now. So this is the running jackal finishing off the recording. Okay.
Average heart rate 124. Workout average pace 8 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer.
So there you go. Bye-bye.